Welcome everybody to the grand finale of The Music Train, Season 2, Episode 12, sponsored by Cryptobeat Radio, doing all things digital. Our motto here at MT is Unlock, Create, Connect. And our convo today with the legendary musical poet, Vessy the RILLA, comes to a head with the intersection of art and technology at the helm. Big up to the Music Train co-founder, partner of partners, Mr. BK Han and Metaverse Generation out of Singapore, who is continuously shedding light on all things Web3, Metaverse, NFTs, digital assets, AI, and beyond. Let's go! Welcome to the Music Train. Yes, that's right. It's the Music Train again with me, Vessy, Mink. It is the season close. Episode 12 of the Music Train, Season 2. We're so excited to be here today. I've got Vessy RILLA coming here real soon. Before he gets to the studio, he's a busy dad. Not only is he a music NFT artist, not only did he grow up in the church singing and knows the real deal about family, music, NFTs, Web3 technology, and all that jazz, he has an amazing project. And you need to get his NFT because there's only like 22 left. And there's also a golden egg. So you could win something really wonderful. A one of one. That's how we call it in the NFT world. A one of one, only one of one. You're a one of one. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the Music Train, for tuning in every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern to catch the show. And also to the viewers on the replay, thank you so much for coming through and making it happen every week. I want to give a big up to Metaverse Generation, BK Han, my partner, and all of you are amazing. And if there's anything I can ever do for you, please let me know. I see him here. I'm bringing him. Oh my gosh, I'm very excited. You made it, Vessy. Here we go. Well, without further ado, Vessy the RILLA is in the house.
Yo, what's going on, fam?
Hey, good to see you. I was sweating a little bit. I was like, I know he's a dad. He's got a lot going on. He's got like projects and traveling to NFT conferences and so much. You've done so much in your musical career, having started writing songs, I think at 15 and rapping at 8. Hi, Vessy. Welcome to the Music Train. I'm so glad it's you. That's the season finale.
No, of course. Thank you for having me. Yeah, these last couple of weeks have definitely been super hectic and busy, but I had to make time for Vessy, what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
So I appreciate you having me.
Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. It's really interesting music. For me, I started singing with my dad and Bulgarian songs, and it was in the family. And I read in, your background in the church and music and family. That's like where it started ultimately. So we have a lot of alignment, you and I. Would you like to share a little bit about the early Vessy years?
Of course, of course. So basically I was born and raised in Detroit. I have one sibling who is 2 years younger than me. And my mom and dad are like super religious, like you said. So
Mm-hmm.
we were just in church all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So me and music kind of were just like, it was undeniable, because I was always surrounded by it, whether it was at church or if I'm at home and the auto shops up the road, we're playing music, it was just always some type of music going on around me.
Mm-hmm.
So it really was just inevitable for me to be an artist. Really, when I was younger, I didn't feel like nobody heard what I had to say, or maybe they heard it, but they wouldn't give it attention or they wouldn't respond to it and say like, "Hey, we hear you," you
Mhm.
know?
It's different
So,
now. It's
yeah.
different now. You have a vast audience that's growing worldwide. You're really great. You're great as a host, supporting other artists. That's kind of how you and I met in Twitter Spaces. And
Yeah.
you gave me the time of day to sing some songs on your stage. And our mutual friend Alt Mom, who was like all about you. And I was like, I've been trying to get a hold of him. He's amazing. And she's like, well, I can put you in touch. So I'm so glad. Big up to Alt Mom for making the
That,
introduction. And
that.
should we get to some music here? I have an MP4. I'm excited to share this. This is an NFT, actually, isn't it? This is
So the MP4 I sent you, wait, it depends which one you run it
this.
first.
This is the Bernardo Vessy produced by DJ Kid. The video.
Ah, yes. So this is Steez, and this actually will be coming to the blockchain very soon. It's a song that we created years ago,
Mm.
and people in Web3 kind of did their own research, you know, and they heard
Yeah.
it. They're like, bro, why is this not on the blockchain yet? I'm like, it's coming. So yeah, this is a
Okay.
little sneak preview of what's to come. Shout out to Nardo as well.
All right,
And it
right
was
on.
produced by DJ Kid.
I love it, and the video is saucy. You know, if there's children around and you don't want them to see some sauce, then perhaps everybody just take a couple seconds and a step away. And there's some sauce here, and when we say sauce, we just mean a little bit on the adult content side, which
A little bit.
is cool. Just very little bit. Just
A
very
little
little.
bit.
Mwah. So glad you're here. Here we go.
Let's
All
go.
right.
I got the juice. I got the steez, yeah. They got the plus. I got the green, yeah. I got the juice. I got the steez, yeah. They got the plus. I got the green, yeah. I'm on the run, never going outside. Put it on me, best believe it's in the bag. Whip it with the steez, so I had to bring it back. Life is a bitch, and I'm tryna see it clap. Yeah, what's up? Nigga pretty mad, yeah, tough nut. Shot it brain bag, yeah, she a dumb thug. The way she bring it back, swear she a dump truck. I don't worry about labels that can't afford me. I can't worry about tables that wasn't for me. Fuck Shotty, I'm in the driver when we roadie. Swear I never let a nigga little bro. I be sitting in jacuzzis eating KFC, saying thank you to my angels, knowing they bless me. They protect me, cause they believe I feel the devil tryna both flex me. But I'm faithful cause it's a no stress scene. Ooh, I'ma play my role, stay my goal, gain my pros. So if your lady start to juke in your sleeves, well, don't be mad, I got the juice in the steez, yeah, yeah. I got the juice, I got the steez, yeah. They got the plus, so I got the green, yeah. I got the juice, I got the steez, yeah. They got the plus, cause I got the green, yeah.
One for the memories, almost two and ain't nobody leaving. Shotty off for 3 shots of Hennessy. This summer we finna take the city over and I put that on Fort now. Bring a little vibe for the tribe. Kid, this a bop, but mommy moving the hips like a slow jam. Baby fell in love with the steam. She trying romance, she eat it like she down in the glizzy. She don't use no hand. Yeah, I had to keep the faith through the hard times. Me and Nessie had a dollar in the dream, we was gon' win. Gotta know your worth, you gon' get down with the program. Be a man of your word, set it up and let me know then. She only fall in love for the season, wanna do drugs. Who am I to tell that girl to slow down? I'ma pour it up with my heathens and pop champagne from living where the sun never go down. Yeah,
I got the juice, I got the steez, yeah. They got the plus, so I got the green, yeah. I got the juice, I got the steez, yeah. They got the plus, cause I got the green, yeah.
Me and my cousin got this nightclub. Y'all can pull up. Y'all want to dance and shit with me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all can pull up with me. Y'all can dance. You know what I'm saying? It's like a new career. You can start it tonight. You feel me? You can start it off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling you, ladies, you make so much money. Oh!
Like, no, it's not happening. No. I'm trying to unmute you. I don't know what happened.
Oh, there we go. I'm
We're
good.
doing it together. We just did it together. Wow.
My
Wow.
bad.
We're Nessie and Vessy. I don't know if I'm older than you, or if I'm younger than you, or if we're born on the same day. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we were born on the same day. When's your birthday?
I was born May 5th.
You're almost a Gemini, right? Just about to. Are you Gemini?
Almost. I'm a Taurus.
Oh, you're Taurus. Well, I'm a Gemini, June 10th. So, and we're streaming live right now. So I've got my also my family trying to come through here. We're live on the Music Train. Gonna give it up to Nessie the RILLA, who's in the house right now. Super excited. You just heard Steez, correct? Is that the name of it? I really like that song.
Yep.
I was
That was
moving.
Steve.
And I love the
Thank
video.
you. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. And that was produced by DJ Kid. Now, who is DJ Kid? And I see you got a few tracks with DJ Kid.
Yeah. So DJ Kid is Yeah, DJ Kid is definitely one of my in-house producers. I actually
Nice.
met him. He's from Windsor, Canada, in
Oh,
Ontario.
cool.
So
Nice.
I actually went over there once to collab with him 'cause he was over here for a show. He saw me perform. I was like, "Yo, bro, we gotta connect," you know? So I went over there. He took me to the studio, Mad Studio, Chad, and all them. And we just cooked up. So we ended up cooking up that. We cooked up the project Still. We cooked up a collab project Bad Boys with Tony Millions. So yeah,
Ooh.
DJ Kid is definitely a brother, and I keep him close. He's definitely one of the in-house producers.
I got Switch Up ready. I also got, what else do I have? I have Switch Up. Let's talk a little bit more though. Let's get into it. So you've got a project and people can reach you. Hey, you guys, if you want to reach Nessie, there's one way to do it. You could comment here. You
Yep.
could share with your friends. I mean, check him out. Nessie the RILLA. He's everywhere at Nessie the RILLA. If you go to openminds.xyz, that's OP, the number 3, N as in Nancy, M as in mind, N as in Nancy, D, S as in Sam, .xyz. You'll find his latest project. I'm not sure what just happened. Maybe he needed a second. He's got a family. And I want to also just give a big up to our sponsor for the night, Crypto Beat Radio. We're super jazzed that Crypto Beat Radio is around. All about NFT music radio, which I think is something that everybody's getting a crack at. NFT music radio. I mean, people want to like crack
Oh
that
yeah.
code. Like that's like what do you think about that? Because like there's a lot of radio stations popping up about NFT music radio stations. Yeah.
There definitely are a lot popping up, but honestly, I feel like it's what we need, I don't feel like there can be too many, if that makes sense, because as long as they're providing an outlet for artists to be heard and
Mhm.
seen, then they're doing their job, I don't feel like it
So
should be
much
like a
music. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like it should be like a competition or anything like that. If anything, I just feel like it's kind of cool seeing people create their own actors,
Yeah. They're
and then
yeah, they're
seeing like people collaborated well, that's
yeah,
fire.
they're amped and there's so much music and Web3 really a lot of people don't know really what Web3 is and in comparison to Web2 and it's pretty much owning your identity. Would you agree with me that that's what like the gist of it is? Where
Oh, hands
yeah.
down. Owning your identity, hands down, as well as like building a community, you know what I'm saying? And being a part of
Mhm.
something bigger than yourself. Because I feel like a lot of, like, if you buy a stock, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're a part of the company, but it's not like they know you. It's not like the CEO. You can't hop on a space with a CEO, just talk to
Right.
them, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a better way to connect, especially as humans. I feel like we've kind of been led astray with the material things and stuff like that. So I feel like with Web3, you actually get to like talk to people, get a feeling of who they are. Sometimes you learn things from them, and it's just all about growth for me and education for sure.
Absolutely. And I think the biggest takeaway is to learn how to actually mint an NFT was very empowering, just to be able to actually mint on the blockchain using the Polygon using
Oh
and
yeah.
not have to pay a gas fee. And I mean, I've not been crazy successful in selling a ton, but it's not really about that for me. It's that you have another platform that you can present your artwork on, that you can literally write a song, produce it in a day if you've got like a core team and you can get it out the door and it's already there. You
Hmm.
can make up to 100,000 editions on OpenSea. OpenSea is the biggest NFT
Instantly.
marketplace. If you don't know it, check it out. OpenSea, big up to OpenSea and MetaMask, one of the greatest uh, technologies of our time, which many are trying to close the door so they can get all the access and rent it. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I think there's a collaboration with the meeting of the minds with the powers that be. What do you think?
Oh, dang. I mean, I'm seeing new marketplaces pop up all the time, and honestly, no shade to OpenSea, but I'm glad that they were the first,
Hmm.
but to see these other
Hmm.
marketplaces coming out and they're correcting the problems that OpenSea
I
had,
mean,
like that.
Yeah.
fire to me.
And you know, open sea, I mean, like, to even go about and doing what they've done, I mean, there was no way you could keep up with the mass amount of people trying to get in touch to kind of fix some errors, if you will. But I mean, that's what happens when you
Yeah.
throw like a big open source software vibe platform to allow other artists to build and create their own versions of the same platform. So yeah, let's get into some more music. How about, let me share my screen here. We've got this one. It's called Soul Seller with DJ Kid. What do you think about that one? How did that one come to be? Here we
So
go.
Soul Set, that pretty much came out because it stemmed from me looking around the industry and finally realizing like, wait a minute, this industry is not what it seems to be, like cars and the clothes and the jewelry and the promises, like
Mhm.
it's literally artists out selling their soul. And I'm
Yeah.
convinced and I'm very like stubborn about not selling my soul. Like I got to be me at the end of the day. I don't want to be puppet, what I'm saying, on puppet strings doing what other people want, because the whole point of music is to bring your flavor to it, to give your vibe and tell your testimony in a sense so that other people can gravitate to it or pull strength from it. And I just feel like
Yes.
a lot of the stuff nowadays is just watered down, like microwavable stuff, low frequency. It's not really adding to anybody's life. So kind of just a
And
song where I was just
yeah,
like, yo, maybe
the
case in
title, the
point, I'm
title,
never gonna sell out. I'm never gonna sell
yeah.
myself.
And at the end of the day, when you said I just got to be me, I mean, that's a title. I'm a titles girl. I love song titles, building songs on song titles. I got to be me, right? So I'm quoting you there. I'm not sure if you can
Got
see
to.
me, but check this out right here. Let's see if I can get this share screen going.
Let's go. Oh, it's not sharing yet, Vessy.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, oh. Well, what's going on? I see it. That's odd. Well, you know what? The onboarding never ends. It's a good opportunity to thank
Right?
everybody again for tuning in, and I will share again here. No use in not being humbled when things don't go exactly like planned. All right, let's see. We see it here now. Let's
Good. That's
go.
life,
Let's go.
right? That's life.
All right. Yes, it is. I want to make the screen big. Let's go. You see it now?
Nope, still don't see it.
Do you got it now? Oh man, Nessie, can you hear me?
I still don't see it.
Oh no. Okay, well,
Yeah, I
let's
hear you.
see. I'm not sure what's going on with our electronic connection here. So, in that case, can you tell me more about your NFT project that you have? Only 22, which I'm a holder. I'm a holder. I'm a holder. And I was really happy to support you finally, that I was able to. I mean, I did get your song with Sammy Ariaga, the collaboration that you did. Meta Girl, was that what it was called? So I did get that. I
Yeah,
wanted
the
that,
Meta
and I
Girl
was,
remix.
yeah. And so this one that I just got, there's a one of one golden egg that somebody already might have snagged. Like they might have already. How many did you make? How many editions? 100? 200?
Yep. So I
That's not
have
a lot.
my latest drop
Yeah.
SoundXYZ. Yeah, it's not a lot. My latest drop on Sound.xyz is a song called One of One. It's
Mhm.
100 editions. And basically, what I wanted to do, something a little bit different, a little bit special. The
Mhm.
winner of the Golden Egg will be walking away with a one-of-one figurine created by Dreams Club AR. And then I'm also giving away, I'm also giving a one-of-one physical painting created by my boy Uzi Picasso. So at the end of the mint, we will raffle that off. Right now, I believe we're 78% minted out. So there's about 22 editions left for 0.015. So Yeah, I'm really excited to get that out and see who's gonna win that, definitely.
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna win it. I better
I
win
hope
it,
so.
Nesty. I
Fingers.
better win it. You're gonna have to put out another 100 edition collection with like maybe two golden eggs. You know, I don't know if you have you
Oh
ever
boy.
watched. Have you ever had a chance to see the Music Train? Do you know what kind of guests we've had on here? I think you've been too busy. Let me share real quick. We had Jimmy Owens, jazz legend.
Yeah, I haven't taken it yet.
There's been some really amazing guests on this show, and so I just you're adding like to that the echelon of talent, and it's even beyond music. It's beyond tech. It's beyond science. What is the most important message that you have for the young generation about making music and staying true to themselves? I mean, you said a lot when you mentioned about Soul Seller and kind of why you created that, and I just would like you to give like you're a father, and things change. We're both parents when you have kids, and what do you think is the most important thing
Yeah.
that a young person, a young artist ought to know?
Well, number one, you gotta know yourself before anything else, because if you don't know yourself, somebody or something is gonna define it for. So you have to know yourself in this industry, and you also have to be comfortable learning, be open to advice, but you don't necessarily have to live by it, if that makes sense. Like if it
Hmm.
doesn't fit your path or your journey, then you can just take it with a grain of salt, but always be open to hearing what others have to say. Because even if you don't agree, that other person might walk away from it like, wow, they were listening to what I had to say. They actually cared about what I had to say, and that might lead to bigger doors later on. So definitely respect, that's a huge thing. Communication. Just make sure that you're having fun with it. It definitely came to a point where I was creating music and it just felt like a job. Didn't feel like a passion anymore. I was just kind of just doing the same thing over and over. Like I didn't innovate myself. So that kind of goes back to what I said the first time. You got to be open to learning and trying new things, because
Hmm.
you never know until you try. So
I'm gonna
that's
keep you on
definitely the
solo because
three biggest things I would say to artists.
thank you so much. I have you on solo. I hope that's okay. Are you okay on solo here? All you. Can you hear me?
Oh
Are you?
yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, you can hear me here. All
Yep,
right.
I can hear you
I,
fine.
I'm not sure if you know about what the music. I didn't mean to do that. All these different ways we can be here together. So with your own take on the music industry, do you think that society is changing its tune due to the true music that's coming out? And I put you in that category because I've heard you speak in spaces asking people to write songs and share songs that have really a piece of them in it, more than a piece of them, that really tell their story beyond you know beyond any doubt that it's individual there. Do you think that kind of songwriting and creating in the music industry, and actually just in the arts in general, is going to take over and ultimately make the experience of being human more positive
Oh yeah.
for everybody, especially those who have been disenfranchised?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it. History repeats itself. I
Yeah.
remember, like, it kind of has always been a cycle, like 10 years. We kind of get hit with like 5 years of just low frequency, not even really like saying anything. And then we get 5 years of just like conscious education. Like, I've noticed that because,
Mm,
like, there was a minute in like the 2000s where it was just nothing but just like crunk stuff and just hype, you know what I'm saying?
mm,
And
mm,
Kendrick and Drake came out, Childish Gambino, all them people, they came out. So like from 2010 to 15, it was a
mm,
lot more conscious. And
mhm.
then 2015 to like 2020, it kind of just went back to the ratchet stuff. So I feel like history is definitely repeating itself, and I feel like now more than ever that conscious rap and rap in terms of music with lessons you know, and actually has something and they're talking about something. I feel like it's definitely coming back to the forefront because it's hard times right now. Not just in America, but all over the world. Like people are feeling it. And we're definitely in my opinion, I feel like we're in a spiritual battle in a sense because it's just so many negativities being driven to us every day via social media, via our IRL problems, you know, and there's not
Mhm.
really
Mhm.
anybody out here trying to give hope. You know, there's not anybody out here saying, yo, keep pressing on, you know, it's not gonna last forever.
You're
So
here.
I
You're
definitely feel
here.
like the time is the time is now for sure to get on that soapbox. And if you guys say, go ahead and say it. You know, somebody somewhere out of these 7 billion people are gonna gravitate to it.
I would love for you to say more in a little bit. You want to do a little thing. I don't, this is what I was trying to tell you, that the music train started on Connect Club, and Connect Club is no more, but it was a wonderful app where you could basically be like you're on Twitter, except you could go to video and you could bop around like these spaces, tap the screen. They had these skins, little rooms and stuff. It's like free
Wow.
open source software that people could build if they wanted to use that. But what's interesting is that BK Han, my partner and co-founder for the Music Train, who also did the Music Bazaar and NFT 99, where he had like 199 NFT artists sharing on Clubhouse who they are, the art that they're doing, the NFT project that they have. And these rooms would go on for like 50 hours. And so basically, he started Music Train with me,
Wow.
and there would just be a very intimate group of people, maybe just 3, 4, 5, and I would end up writing a song at the end of the hangout, get to know you intro part, and each guest would give a word to me, or 2 words or 3 words, and I would write a song. But before we go there, because I got to do that at the end of that, because I got to stay true to the concept of the show. And I'm hoping I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm hoping little birdies listening, that if they love the song, they love what I did with their words, their few words, that maybe they want to put it in I don't know, put it in a track, do something with it. Because I want to put these songs out. So this would be number 12 for season 2. And but before we do that, what do you think about
Let's
rapping
go.
freestyle? All right. The Wi-Fi connection's a little skitty, but for the replay, it's going to be fine. It's just a little bit of optimization. StreamYard. Big up to StreamYard. I never say thank you to StreamYard. Thank you, StreamYard. Thank you. Here with Nessie the RILLA, live in the Music Train. Want me to start, or are you going to start? I think you should start.
Oh, ladies first.
Where did you go? Why am I feeling so alone? Angels flying everywhere. Take me there, take me there. You said.
Yeah.
Just across the bridge.
Yeah.
Just across the bridge. You will see you've never been alone. You've never been alone. I'm your home, said the voice inside. Well, that was it was a little ditty, but it was a ditty nonetheless. I don't know if I gave it to you enough. I need to give it to you better. Hold on, I gotta give it to you better, Nessie. My guitar's not really like comfortable on my leg. Let me try here. I gotta do better, guys. This is the Music Train. Come on, Vessy.
Let's go.
This is all you.
All right. Yeah. Hey, I've been ripping off the subliminals, ripping off subliminals. I'm trying to get the maximum, no minimal. I hope you feel what I'm saying. Gotta say this all throughout the pain. I never say it in vain. I'm trying to speak it like Cobain. Rest in peace to Kurt. Man, I remember those days I kind of did my dirt, but like a flower I blossom. Yeah, you know it's kind of awesome how I rock it. We sitting here on the music train with Vessy non-stopping. Yes, sir, and Nessie. Who would have ever thought? You know we had to do it, had to do it from the start.
Hey, thank you.
Let's
I
go.
like that. I like
All
that.
love, all
All
love.
right. I'm not sure if I'll be able to play with the screen share issue that I'm having, but I really wish I had more music from you to share here. Oh, Quincy says, tell him. Quincy Keith is in the house. Big up to Quincy Keith. The Funk from the Funky Eye Puppets.
What up, Quincy?
Quincy's amazing. Quincy's going to be our special guest with Roby Kumalo, I think the 3rd episode of season 3. Big up, Quincy. Such an amazing human being. Really just warms my heart, my brother. I love you, Quincy. Thanks for tuning in. So let's get to one other thing I wanted to really find out from you. Who in your life, Nessie, really like solidified your voice and said, I want to hear it? I know the church did, because you went and everybody's there doing it. You're singing there. So that's, but like, I mean, your mom sing to you? I mean, was it your father? Was it both of them?
So that's the crazy thing. Honestly, I never really had like most of my family really kind of went outside of the norm, if you will. Like my parents did sing in choir at the church. My great grandpa, my grandpa on my dad's side, they were singers in church, but nobody like it wasn't really anybody in my family. I feel like it was just the fact that like I didn't feel like I was being heard, you know, and I just took it as
Yeah.
excuse me, I took it as therapy at first, you know, and then I just started promoting publicly and people just started gravitating to it, you know. So I feel like if anybody motivated me, um, I would have to say my top 3 would be Tupac, Big Sean, and Andre 3000, you know, because Tupac, he always had a message, you know, he always had a message no matter what. Even though it was a bop, he always had a message and he stood on his soapbox strongly, you know. Big Sean, his mom was actually my 7th grade teacher.
Oh, wow.
So to see him like literally go from like nobody knew him to now where he is, it's just motivation to never give up, you know, no matter where you're at. You never know. Just never give up. And then the third one, Andre 3000, I mean, he's in his own lane. Like he truly is taught me the ideas and being one of one. You know, like there's nobody like you on this planet. There's no point in trying to like anybody else, you know, just bring what you have to offer and somebody's gonna gravitate to it. So yeah,
Yes.
those 3 are definitely my inspirations as well as just the environments I've been in. You know, I've been in Detroit, Toledo, Cali, Houston, and it just always absorbs something from the culture, you know. So I feel
And you
like just
opened
living
up.
life, that's my motivation
Yeah.
to just
And you're a very positive role model for anyone who is on Twitter or audio spaces for live radio. I don't know if you're doing shows these days like
thank
you
you.
did back in, you know, a few months ago. You're welcome. You know, when you have someone who's really engaging and is like telling the truth and is doing their thing, like Violetta Zeroni, like another NFT artist who blows me away. I mean, it's just incredible. It's incredible what's being paved. And I mean, it's not easy. The road is like, you know, the road is basically going to do what it does. And it's like the artist has to continue like with the fire and, you know, and in them to like really tell the truth about what they're going through. Because you're right, there's all this energy, and the more you know, a negative thought is very powerful. If we knew how powerful it was, I'm quoting someone here, we'd never have another. If we knew how powerful a negative thought was, we'd never have another. And then of course at the same time it's like, well, wait a minute, there's a lot of atrocities that have taken place, there's a lot happening now. What are we supposed to do with it, you know? And just a big up to my mom, because she says just do what you can. Take care of your family, make your music, make your life beautiful, make your home beautiful, like make your community beautiful, like go to great lengths to serve people who are in a more difficult situation than you. And also, don't be so hard on yourself. You're a legend, right? I mean, our parents, when you talk about acknowledgement, I can't help but think of how, you know, the generations kind of, they're not in the digital age, but our memory of them, like my grandmother, who had the most beautiful voice. I've got some cassette tapes, who like vibrated at such a, she had the most beautiful voice. You know, I could turn that into
Mm,
a digital asset to for legacy, you know? But
yeah,
the people that I don't know, I think that it's incredible, the technology of the digital space, and all the naysayers, you can just nay away because we're not buying it. We're gonna keep going. I've got Nessie Rilla in the house. We're not gonna buy it. We're gonna just keep flowing like the free wind that blows, that brings these melodies, and keep believing in love, which is the only thing that's real ultimately. Because everything else that isn't love, why do we want to put our energy into it? Like, we could be truthful and loving and honest
exactly.
and make change happen. So with that, we're getting to, I know we could go longer. I don't want to keep you. I know you're super busy. Uh, I'd love to ask you just a couple more things. I did say uh, you opened up for some huge acts: Doja Cat, Obi Trice, Chief Keef, 6ix9ine. I mean, how did you land these gigs? You were on the circuit. You're at open mics. How do you land that kind of these kind of gigs, opening up for these big acts?
Yeah, so there actually is a company in Detroit called Crowd Freak. Shout out to Crowd Freak. And basically
Yeah,
they're
I
a
like the name.
platform that gives artists the opportunity to be heard, you know? So they had a lot of competitions, and one that I entered was to actually open up for 6ix9ine. And it basically was a social media competition. So I had to go gather votes. You know, I'd be performing at open mic. People know, like, yo, I need you to vote for me. And just really just putting it word to mouth, you know, and just letting people hear it, and hopefully they gravitated to it. And luckily I get placed into the top 5. So then after that, I had to send in a video, which I sent in, I believe I sent in Running, which is on YouTube right now. And basically after that, it was in God's hands. You know, like I always believe this saying, what God has for me is for me. Like nobody can take it away, you know.
Yeah, I
And
love
even
it.
yeah, and even though like there's a lot of artists, there are so many talented artists in Detroit that that competition, like it was made for me, you know. So I ended up winning because of the performance that I gave at the 6ix9ine concert. Invited me back to open up for Chief Keef. And then after that, they invited me back to open up for Doja Cat. So it was really that
Yeah.
first opportunity that opened the door for the other two. But
Mhm.
yeah, it was a blessing. Definitely was a huge blessing.
My face was so big there. Let me just like lean back here. Ah, hmm. Oh gosh. Like, hey, hey. Uh, okay, so I think I think we went over so much, and I thank you for your time and for being here. And man, I'd love to put you on
Of
solo, and,
course.
and you do your thing without my guitar. Would you like to? Would you like to just spit something?
I could definitely do that.
Yeah, I'd love
I
that.
could
I'd
definitely
love
do that.
that because I think the people would like it. And
Real
again, thank you,
quick,
everybody.
I
Oh, yes.
did want to speak on open minds real quick because I have a project coming out very, very soon at the end of the month. So I just wanted to let people know about that real quick. I will be
Please do.
dropping my first project. You know, it's called Open Minds. Partnered up with Dino Belly on the art, and honestly, like it's crazy how he brought what I had in my head and just brought it to life. You know what I'm saying, through his art.
Hmm.
So big ups to Dino Belly, and it will be 1,110 editions in honor of my twin birthday, which is November 10th. And basically, 1,000 available for public, 100 reserved for RILLA Gang Music Pass holders, as well as 10 reserved for the team. And with this,
Nice.
I want to give experiences. Like, you know, like it's gonna be cool. Yeah, you'll have certain utilities here and there, but like I really want to bond with like I want to have IRL meetups to where it's not just music playing. all time. Like I want to be able to have one-on-one time with each and every single person that shows up, you know. I also
Yeah.
will be giving away a free plushie for every single mint. So all you have to do is mint one open minds and you will be able to claim a free plushie. On top of that, I will be having other perks as well, such as if you hold a certain number, you'll be to have one-on-ones with me on Zoom for half an hour, custom songs, you know. Sometimes I might even come out to you and you might catch a ball
Yeah. That's what
or
we want.
something, you know?
That's
Like
what we want.
it's really just about connecting with the community, you know what I'm saying, and the DJs, as well as making sure that we're keeping our minds open, you know, as well as educating about new things, different cultures, and giving the people a bigger view of the world because I feel like sometimes the news and media platforms only give us a glimpse of certain cultures and certain things happening in the world, you know, and I want to be able
Exactly.
to educate everybody, you know what I'm saying, on a lot of things, as well as I want to be able to help people and be there for them, you know, like whether you just want me to talk to you, you have to vent, or you have something that's bothering you, you don't know how to solve it, you know, like I just want to be there for people. So
I
definitely, if you
love it.
can, tap in with my pinned tweet on my Twitter. It is going down on July 20th. We will be launching and minting. So definitely tap in.
And for those who don't know, the minting thing, that means creating actually literally the edition of the NFT that they're going to receive for supporting. Because NFTs are still a new thing for most people. So if that's a strange word to you and you're watching this, don't worry, because you're still early. And we have a legend in the house who's going to do an amazing thing for us right now. He's been here doing amazing the whole time. And so, Nessie, the floor is yours. If you would like to share either something that you've written or something on the spot here, we would love it. And big up to Becca Byron Wakefield, who was our guest on Music Train last week. She's an epic analog keyboard player, singer, songwriter who worked at the Hit Factory. Ness, you got to meet Becca, man. Becca is amazing. She is a legend. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go. I think I'll perform like the first verse of Sleepless in Seattle. Sleepless in Seattle is a song that will be featured on Open Minds. It is the first acoustic song that I ever wrote. Unfortunately, I am in Detroit visiting family, so I don't have my setup, but I can sing it, you know, just a cappella. So I hope you guys like it. This is Sleepless in Seattle. Uh, Sorry, I gotta get in the head first.
That's okay. That's okay. We
All right,
love
here we
you.
go.
Hold on, you
All
disappeared. Are
right,
you
here
there?
we
Can you
go.
hear me? Where'd you go,
Yeah, can
Nessie?
you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you, but there you are. All
You see
right.
me?
That was yeah, I could see you. I can
Okay,
see you
here
now.
we go.
Nessie the
Okay,
RILLA.
perfect. Um, Reasons of my travels, reminisce, reliving places, sleepless in Seattle, sipping while I sit spaces. These relentless battles for the love I miss is aching. Oh, what are you doing to me? Yeah. Thought that I was giving all I had, but sometimes it don't work out like you planned. Mm. I messed it up and tried to fix, but my love for music always wins. Oh my, what are you doing to me? Hey, whoa, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Mm. Whoa, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? So, a little sneak peek of what's to come on Open Minds. That was
My
Sleepless in Seattle.
goodness. Whew.
And you guys
You
definitely
have
tap in with the mint, tap in with the project, and let's go.
you have such a beautiful voice. Oh my gosh. The Wi-Fi is a little strange. I'm hoping
Thank
that
you.
it on the replay. You're welcome. Thank you. That was beautiful. Literally my heart opened more That's like the magic. You know, it's amazing. Thank you so much. It did. It's like it's not doesn't hurt. It just feels more open. So then it's also more more apt to get hurt. But wait, people, you don't have to get hurt. You could just love more. Right? Love. I
Facts,
want you to
facts.
keep going. You want to do more? You want to sing more? Okay, let's
I
do it.
can't give it all to him.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
All right.
we gotta save a little bit of,
All right.
But if you want to hear me sing it live, the full version, you can tap into my space. I host a space every Wednesday at noon. So if you want to tap in on Twitter, then I
Yes.
will be hosting a space. Follow me, and yeah, I'll definitely sing it live on Wednesday just for you, Vessy.
All right, thank you. Wednesday at what time? Sorry again for the folks. What time again?
At noon EST.
Noon EST, which is 11 for me, Chicago. You know, Chicago, Detroit, so close to each other. We need to do a show together. You know, we're
We
not that
should.
far.
We definitely should. I'm down.
And also, I have to write a song. And look, I'm going to record it here. I need however many words you want to give me, and I'm going to write something on the spot for you. And then, if you want it, I'm going to send it to you.
Ooh, yeah, I definitely want it. Okay.
All right. I'm going to write them down.
Okay, how many words?
However many you want. Usually it's one word, but since you know, you're my featured one and only tonight on the Music Train, you get to give me as many words as you want, and I'll write it.
All right. Let's see. So obviously you got to put Vessy in there. You got to
My
put
own name?
Vessy in there.
My own name? All right. All right.
Uh oh, what was I want you to put Nashville in there. That's my favorite song from you. Uh,
I want you to sing that song. I want you to cover it.
I want you to I would
Yeah,
love
do.
to be honest. That would be
That would
fire. That would be
be,
a great
I mean,
cover.
it really would. I mean, I'll do the background vocals. Maybe we get Becca to do some background vocals. She and I, you know, sound real nice together, and do some gang vocals. All right, we got Vessy, we got Nessie, we got Nashville. What else? Are those the three? You want more?
Let's do I gotta think of one more word. There's gotta be one more. Nessie, Vessy, Nashville. And let's say High Noons. Shout out to High Noons.
High Noons? NOO. Wait. Are we branding? Are we an NFT ad agency? Like, hello, let's go, brands. We can write all your ditties. No problem. You get the full rights. You get the IP rights. You buy the NFT. I mean, that exists.
Hey,
You buy the NFT. You
it
want to
really
custom
does. I
it?
actually, funny enough, I made a song for there was a community that I was a really big part of, Apocalyptic Apes. And I ended up making a song because they have utility to where you can put your ape on a sauce and then you can sell it in stores as well for yourself. So I ended up making a song just called Sauce, and somebody ended up buying the whole thing. Like
Yes.
basically just bought it outright from me. So yeah, that's the way it goes for sure, for sure.
That's such a win. I'm the kid that, as a kid, I'm the one that like used to like record and say, "Hey, this is the Vessy show." Like as a kid, I mean, that was me and my friend Stephanie. Like she and I, we had the radio show. We did the Charmin commercials. We just talked a lot, had a lot of fun, wrote some songs on the spot. But yeah. All right, let's go. Let's have the Vessy, Nessie, Nashville, and High Noons. What is High Noons for the people? What is High Noons, Nessie?
So High Noons, I just learned about them when I got back to Detroit. Apparently, this is like a craze.
All right. Craze. We got to have craze in there. All right, hold on. I'm not going to put a beat to it right now because.
Are you on a Bluebird? Shout out to you with the blue microphone. That was the first microphone I ever got.
Really? Maybe. Do you still have it? You do still have it because we got this. Because if you sold it, can you imagine if I have your microphone? You know what I mean? We got it.
Right? That would be
you know?
crazy.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
Okay, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna press record, and hopefully, let's see. Are you recognizing me? I have this new screen, which is gigantic. I had a tiny one, and now I have a big monitor. Big up to my husband hooking it up. All right. So I've got a few words here. I'm with Vessy the RILLA. This is episode 12 of season 2 of the Music Train. We are in the finale. We are in the long stretch here, and I just want to thank everybody for coming out to support us. And please support this man. This man is an epic artist, Vessy the RILLA, at openminds.xyz. That has a 3 in it. Follow him on Twitter at Vessy the RILLA. Everywhere, Twitter, everywhere. But Twitter, mainly he's on Twitter, and he has a show on Wednesdays. And so you got to come through and support great artists, because when you do, everything changes, and in the most beautiful way. All right, here we go. And a big shout out to all the listeners as well. Vessy, Nessie, Nashville, and High Noons. I can't believe you're doing this to me. All right, I don't even know what to do, Nessie. It's high noons, feeling kind of blue. I think I'll go to Nashville with you. Nessie and Vessy on the train. Are they going to campaign for the ones who can't speak for themselves? Yeah, you know the ones they're gonna speak for. It's high noon, it's got you in a shift. You know you can't miss with high noons. The craze is on like the ocean. High noons, high noons, high noons, running like a river, straight up to the sky. As the rain came down, it washed out our eyes. In Nashville, in Nashville, in Nashville, high noons. In Nashville, high noons, high noons. In Nashville, Vessy, high noons, Nashville, crazy train. I better stop right there. We did it. We did a song.
Yeah.
That was like some Western shit. We did like a Western tune there. Like, did you see like the dust in the air and the horses and like the cavalry coming and like some, and then you see like the spot of High Noons, the drink, kind of like where all the cavalry's headed. That's like a whole brand campaign. You gotta get in touch with them. I mean, NFT that like video, right? That's like a 30-second, 60-second, 90-second spot, and they all get to the high noon, to the 6-pack of High Noons. There's like 6 of them, 6, like a 3 women and 3 men, and they're all like, you know, they're cowboy, cowgirl out, and there's also natives together, you know, going to get the high noon, like actually getting along. I want to see that kind of brand identity, you know. I never seen that. I only saw the Westerns that they show.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
You know? And on that note, that would be dope. Let me just give you a chance to do one more thing and tell the people how much you love them, because they love you, Vessy the RILLA. And I'm going to just close out with this little video after you do that. And thank you again for being here. And I'll see you on Wednesday for sure. And stick around, guys, because next week is not a Music Train day. We are going to start season 3 on the 23rd of July. So, Nessie, is there anything else you wanted to tell the people?
Love yourselves, okay? You have to offer to the world, whether you know it yet or not. So I just really want everybody that hears my voice to understand that you are needed, You are loved, you are appreciated, and to just keep an open mind. You know, it might not be the best situation right now that you're in, but it is gonna be better as long as you keep the faith and you work towards that goal. And it has no choice but to come into fruition and manifest. You know, so I appreciate you guys spending time. Uh, excuse me. Follow me on Twitter. Obviously, all streaming platforms, all social platforms. I do have music streaming platforms as well as on the blockchain. So if you just type in Nesty the RILLA, it'll pop up. And get ready for Open Minds. It is dropping July 20th. And last but not least, got to give a major shout out to Vessy. You know, I appreciate you having me on the show. Congratulations on 2
Thank you.
seasons. About to start number, so definitely excited for you. And
Thank
guys,
you.
keep your eyes and ears peeled because me and Vessy have a song coming. So make sure that you keep your ears peeled for real, because like
Wait.
what she's I'm not gonna lie, like the riff that she sent me was amazing. And I've been taking my time making sure that it's right, but it's
I'm so
almost done. So
I'm
definitely make
so
sure to get
glad
ready.
I'm so glad that I asked you also, like, just guitar, right? Because usually I sing on something, but sometimes people are like, well, could you just play the guitar? And I'm glad because that's just a very organic, beautiful way to start. You know, I like taking it slow and steady and kind of like really honing it in. So I can't wait to hear it. And also, there was something else I needed to tell you. You sounded like Pat from Saturday Night Live. Are you old enough to know about Pat from Saturday Night Live when you came up to the screen? The
Yeah.
voice of Pat. Remember Pat? Sounded like Pat. I don't know how you did
Oh
that. Are
my
you a
gosh,
voiceover
you're
artist?
hilarious.
I was her. I was Pat in high school for the
I
comedy
might
show.
have to be. I might have to tap into it. I don't know. I never tried it before.
All right, you guys. We'll see you soon. Thank you again for tuning into the Music Train. I'm going to drop us down right here so we can get this on. Let's go. Final video. Mwah! Thank you, everybody, for joining the season finale of the Music Train. Episode 12, Season 2 has come to a close. Don't forget, the Music Train is taking 1 week off, and we'll be back for Season 3, Episode 1 on Sunday, July 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern with the spectacular lineup. Are you ready? Are you ready? The epic Robin Charles, singer-songwriter, who's actually on the Culture Cards tape with iconic Afrobeat musician, and many more with Rodney Jerkins, aka Dark Child, so much more on that, and the amazing, beautiful epitome of a singer-songwriter, Canadian-born David Doran. Don't miss it, and thank you so much to all the viewers and guests who are currently with us and who will be on the flip side catching the replay. Thank you so much for joining the Music Train. This is Vessy Mink. See you soon.